A short update on the energies. February 10, 2014. By now, much has started to turn around because of these incoming energies, and we are of course referring to attributes that cover a wide spectrum, from both the physical planes to the more esoteric ones. Indeed, there is perhaps not a single source of information that has not reported a lot of disturbances, and we do mean this in the very best way. You see, all of these so-called disturbances are tangible proofs of the great shift you are entering, and as such, nothing will be left untouched as this phase of the operation starts to unfold in earnest. Yes, this is it indeed, you are about to be taken on the greatest ride of your existence, and when we say ride, we mean that in the sense of being shifted from the old and rudimentary existence of being a human and into that brand new, wide-open version of you. In other words, you are moving forwards, outwards, upwards and inwards at the same time, so no wonder that so many of you can report some rather, at least to you, unsettling experiences of sudden shifts in everything from your mindset to your physical surroundings. For now, everything is in flux, and it is in a flux in a way it has not been before. The best image we can give you of this is when the ice breaks up in a river in the spring, and all the dammed up and frozen water and ice starts to move and break apart at the same time, like a huge confluence of separate entities starting to shift in the same direction at the same time. And just as this sudden release of the icy river may cause what will seem like havoc further downstream, that too will be an effect you are all likely to experience throughout all of this. But remember, this is not a catastrophe. This is merely the releasing of so much old and pent-up energy. It will take some time before everything settles down and flows at a steady and indeed more peaceful rate. We know this may sound frightening to some, but remember, the forces of the light will merely be battering away the old structures that have been hindering the free flow of humanity. And as such, what may be seen as destruction is simply a liberation from the old, and liberation will always bring with it what on the surface may look like destruction, but what in all reality is a form of resurrection. You see, the old and cemented ways of being a human is very much akin to an old bunker made of reinforced cement, for it has been built to withstand the power of the light. But they have not been built strong enough, as so many of you can attest to already. For those bunkers also came with a safety hatch, one that could be easily opened so the occupants themselves could freely exit into the fresh air. But still there are many of these old and reinforced ideas of limitations cluttering up the landscape, but now, they will start to disintegrate one by one as the light quotient will continue to rise at a rapid pace. So expect to see some rather interesting reactions as these bunkers and these dams will start to burst one by one, and as the hitherto dammed up energies will become unleashed, freed to pick their own way downstream. So yes, there will be storms coming in from perhaps the least expected of directions, but remember, the energy they bring in will cleanse the air in more ways than one. We know that these seemingly unstoppable forces of nature will serve to make many of you feel more than a little intimidated at times, but again, remember that this whole process has been carefully planned ahead, and it is not done to make things worse. They are set into motion to set you all free from all of the old yokes. So again we wanted to remind you that no matter how hard the winds will blow, or how much water and ice comes rushing down the river, know that they are all signs of the spring coming in with full force, the spring that will set those first seeds into flowering as soon as those last remnants of that seemingly eternal energetic winter have been washed away. The Constant Companions. Channeled by Asia North. asianorth.wordpress.com